What's up, duels? J-dawg back for another goddamn fucking interview. And we got a couple duel here. We're in fucking New River, Arizona, at a goddamn midget wrestling show. Their idea to come to. So I said, all right, fuck it. First time I met these goddamn homeboys. Been texting Yawn, as he says his name is pronounced. I thought it was fucking, what I called you? Jan the Man, because it's spelled J-A-N. He corrects me, this fucking dumbass. And well, everybody does the comments anyways. I can't fucking pronounce anything right. So the first time you're David, right? Yeah, well, I guess the first goddamn thing I'm going to ask for you, man, is want me to beat the guy up?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
Know which guy I'm talking about?
What guy? What are you talking about?
The guy that bought you those shorts, socks, and shoes.
He fucking roasted me.
God damn, man. I hope you're not getting on stage with those.
These are the Air Force Classics, man. What are you talking about?
Man.
When I go on stage, best believe I'm going to be butt-ass naked.
Yeah. Well, so, yeah, you told me you're from California, though. You flew out here?
Yeah.
So, but now you entered the band a year ago?
Yeah, so it was weird. So I do a show, too. It's called Death Matches and Deathmetal. I did this shit for a long time, and basically kind of the same thing you do. Like, I talk to death metal bands. I try to, like, figure out who they are, and these were the hardest fucking guys to get a hold of. And what happened was they did this crazy-ass thing with me. They said, hey, if you do this album with us, we did an album called American Pickers. They're like, you do this album with us, we'll do the interview with you. So I was like, all right. And then one night I'm drunk at a show, Frozen Soul show. I'm watching them, and I was like, hey, I think I could do that. Like, let me do this death metal shit with you guys. Let me try out.
What can you do? Like push-ups in the pit?
Like this fucking the screaming shit.
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah, no, I'm watching these guys. I'm like, you know what? I think I could do that shit. And I messaged Gian, who I've been working with, and he said, we'll try you out. And they tried me out, and I was like, fuck, it worked out.
So you haven't recorded anything yet?
We have.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, you haven't. Anything that's released with Fluids, you're not on yet. That's already out. What is?
We got one EP out with them, a 3-song.
What's that called?
Piled 4.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have heard that one then. Yeah.
Yeah, we just did a digital only.
Oh, that's why I don't buy gay digital, man.
I think there's a CD. Yeah, no, there's a CD from Rectal
In Mexico.
Maryland.
Oh, okay, so this
CD. We'll send you one of the gay ass CDs.
the non-gay ass CDs.
No.
Yeah. Okay, well, so you're the nuts and bolts of Fluids, then, am I right?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. So I guess first question to you is, man, then heaviest goddamn band in the universe. Who is it?
Got to be the TISH, right?
It's got to be exactly. So that was the first thing. My first introduction of Fluids is I saw it, and what is it, the first album or second album? I look at the cover, I'm like, this looks like goddamn Carcass. So I expect it to look like Carcass. I put it on, it sounds like the goddamn TISH. Were you guys, was that intentional? Like, we just want to sound like Mortician? Or like?
I think the template originally, like when me and Walter started it, I sent him Exhumed Slaughter Colts, and I sent him Hacked Up for Barbecue, and I was like, I want to make like something that's right in between both of them. I guess it came out a little more Mortician, but that was the original idea.
I'd say a lot more, but
but yeah, more on like the Gore angle, a little more, realistic. Like
it's I never met, like I said, never met any of you guys. Walter, is that the fucking really ripped guy in the photos?
No, that's Rip. We have a ripped guy. Yeah, that's one of them.
I mean, a little, sarcastic.
We had old Cole back in the day. He was all ripped up. He was the first singer, but yeah.
Okay. It's who's in charge of the intros? Because from what I've heard, correct me if I'm wrong, this is what I was told. Most of the intros you got was like real cartel shit.
Yeah, any kind of real death scenes, police shootings, cartel stuff. I pick them all out, and then Walter scores all the synths and stuff underneath them. Yeah. But yeah, I have to go find them.
So where do you just find those? What, on the snuff sites or what? Like?
Yeah, basically. Like since the days of Rotten.com, Reddit, Watch People Die. What was it? Live Leak. Yeah, basically any site that's still around. There's not really many of them left, so it gets harder and harder to find.
Yeah. It sounds like you guys, you were pretty, well, when you signed him, you recorded something really fucking fast, because it was my idea. Don from Nunslaughter asked me, you know any bands that, like, maybe worthy splits? I said a few. I was like, Fluids? He's like, yeah, okay, cool. They check them out. C-Dawg emails you, and was it you that emailed? You're just like, yeah, got something. You're like, ready to roll.
Who's C-Dawg? That's Chasey Baby?
Chasey Boy.
Chasey Boy. Not Chasey Baby, all right.
Well, you can give me his new name, too. I don't think he'll dig it, but
he hit me
fuck him, right?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you hit me up. You want to do a split with Nunslaughter? Sure.
Yeah.
And I think we had it ready in like a month or two.
Well, that's what I mean, because that's like a go-getter attitude, because most bands are like, yeah, I'm thinking about it, bro. And years go by and you still don't have shit. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
No, man, you just got to do it.
Is he a go-getter? David, is he a go-getter? Does he get shit done on time? Is he fast?
Send to the track. He has a first vocal take back in like literally less than 2 hours. So yeah.
Oh, so yeah, she gets shit done on time, huh?
Yeah. No, it's crazy. They were my favorite fucking band.
Favorite band?
I feel like that, like, you know, like Journey, how like they put that dude in there that wasn't from Journey, and like he's their main guy now. That's what it felt like when Fluids was like, "You want to do this shit?" Because I was like,
so
right.
you were already listening to them before you even like.
I was terrified of fucking Fluids when I first heard Fluids. I was like, this shit's hella scary. Like, I was like, this is like the most brutal death metal band. Like, this is my favorite fucking band. And then out of nowhere, because I was just like, I need to interview this fucker. I need to talk to him. And then finally I got to talk to him, and then it turned into this. And then I'm like, it's fucking bizarre. Like,
yeah, okay.
It's like living my wildest dream type shit.
Damn. So I mean, you got to be pretty young then. Like, some Fluids being a newer band. Like, how old are you then?
I'm 31, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Because yeah, that's an unusual pick to say my favorite band is a newer band in the last 10 years.
Yeah, well, I mean, I like death metal. I like how shit changes. I feel like during the pandemic, like, death metal really changed, you know, like in 2020, 2019, like all those bands that started getting momentum in 2018, 2019, they had hella free time to start putting out all sorts of shit during the pandemic. And then there were more labels coming up and wanting to put up money for bands. Like, there were smaller labels that were coming out left and right, you know, doing tons of releases. And I was collecting a lot of shit at that time. And it was quality stuff. Like, you're just getting like all sorts of music, you know. Now it kind of slowed down, I feel like, in the last year. Like, those smaller labels aren't putting out as much shit. I mean, you guys have stayed with tons of momentum, right? Because you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
But it was a great time to be a fan of death metal. And when I heard Fluids, like, they had that Mortician sound, but it's just so much more fucking brutal and like mysterious and scary.
Now, were you familiar with Mortician before you heard Fluids, or did you hear Fluids first?
I heard Mortician before Fluids.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that when you heard Fluids, you weren't like, oh wow, that was my first time. Like, god damn, it sounds like Mortician.
No, it was like fucking. It was weird. So Fluids actually came on. I didn't hear their samples first.
Okay.
The first thing that I heard, I was listening to this other demo, and it randomly came on from Spotify. I was listening to Internal Infestation. It was a band with Daniel Bonifiglio, and he's also in Gut Void and a bunch of other fucking bands. They're on Sewer Rot. So I was listening to this like demo, and then Capped from Fluids just randomly came on my Spotify, and I was like, oh my god, like this tone is thicker. I didn't even draw the like connection with Mortician in the beginning until I listened to more of it, and then you hear the samples, and I'm like, this is way more evil than any fucking Mortician.
This dumbass music better not be fucking up my goddamn vid.
Yeah, Mortician's like dumber than Mortician's like goofy kind of, like, because I'm a horror fan. I'm a horror freak, right? Like, I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Hacked Up for Barbecue, all the samples, that kind of shit. Like, I love it for that reason. But with Fluids, you feel dirty. Like, you feel like you got to take a fucking shower. Like, the Not Dark Yet, the intro to that you got to tell me the first time you heard that was fucked up, right? You're like,
we're the ones who put it out.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. You know, it's fucking dark, dude. It's fucking scary.
So with that, yeah, you know the story with what you call him? Chasey. What'd you call him?
Chasey baby.
Chasey baby. The email he sent to me. He said to you, did you guys release that? What's with the Homeboy stuff? Homeboy tracks.
Dude, I sent it to him asking if he wanted to put it out, and he was like, "Hey man, I kind of dig it, but I don't think we're allowed to cross that line." So
he said it to me. He said it to me first. He's like, "Yeah, let me know what you think," because I think I heard it first. I'm like, "Is this a fucking joke?"
You know, I
was like, it actually kind of sounded cool. I was like, but it's kind of like the obituary thing. I was like, we're gonna get fucking lynched for this.
Yeah, no, that's I gave you guys
first dibs
on it. And that was it.
What? So did it come out? Like, did you actually put it out?
Yeah, Reality Fade out in Ukraine put it out. So they did a tape and CD.
Now, what did the fans say? Like, what was the take back?
I think everybody hated it.
Oh. Weren't you like, what was the? Were you almost like you just intentionally just to piss people off, or?
No, we're just having fun doing something we like. We like it.
So you're like, I don't care if people like shit or not.
Yeah, no, I don't give a shit at all.
Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah. Now, so after that, then is that just like a one-time thing, or are you gonna be doing more? So like, you just like, are you gonna be
like, maybe if like someone wants to do like a split with like that version of it or something? I don't know if we'll like get into. Dude, it took a long time. Like that was the first time we did something that was like fully electronic, and it's like what 13 tracks or something, over half an hour. So dude, it took a long time to do.
So it's a full-length album.
Yeah, it's definitely a full-length album. So yeah, it took a while, and we were doing that. We were doing another band, so like it took a while to do, and then we had to basically come back and catch up to like the normal Fluid stuff. So like if we're doing like the rap stuff again, it'll probably be smaller releases, some kind of stuff like that.
So like, do you think you'll do a release then that's maybe like, I don't know, left field of like weird thrash or weird heavy metal or weird other genre of music? I mean, is that...
we might definitely start another band.
Okay.
We've been talking about some other stuff, more melodic death metal,
Okay.
but like more like on the the real heavy side of it. Not
So
like,
you're all over the place. You like everything.
oh yeah, dude, I listen to everything
Like you like black metal too?
for sure.
Yeah. Okay. And you're doing, it's you, right? In Trocar?
Trocar, yeah.
Oh.
So I do guitar and bass, Trocar, Fluids, and then pick out samples, all that kind of shit.
Yeah. Now, what do you consider, like, if you're explaining some of that, like, what's the difference? Because they're both kind of like that, gore grind type genres type shit. Like, what would you explain? Like, this is the reason I'm doing them as two separate entities. Because I liked it. I thought it was cool, but I can see why someone would be like, wow, this is kind of similar. Like, why would you start another band if you're going to do just a similar genre?
I don't know. The Trocar is more like, it was like a mix of like D-beat, kind of D-beat, grindcore, gore grind mixed with like the more blast beat stuff, but there's definitely way more melody. I have guitar solos through all the Trocar stuff. So like, I think like half the songs on the Trocar album like are gonna have like guitar leads and all that. So Fluids is like, we save the leads like every once in a while for something like dramatic, but other than that, like Fluids is more just like kind of fucking bash them up, just brutal shit with the samples. The Trocar is, I don't know, more of like like an old school kind of like exhumed, impaled kind of, more into like that kind of style.
Yeah.
D-beats in there.
Yeah,
Definitely
okay.
no D-beats and Fluids. So.
Yeah. Now, does Fluids, you guys do shows, right?
No.
You never did a show ever?
No show.
Okay, that's never. Okay. Yeah, play something at this hillbilly ass club.
Yeah, no, well, after they're done with the wrestling, we might, set up, do a little thing.
Now, so would you guys ever do shows? Or?
Yeah, no, we're definitely talking about it. But, like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to...
Maybe you'll do J-Dawg show. I'm doing a show. June 21st, 2025 is the goal.
You're going to another Hellfest? Or this is a J-Fest?
This is a J-Fest. J-Dawg one-day fucking show. Come in and get the fuck out.
Is
On
Sacred
Saturday.
Reich going to be there?
They're not. Oh, I mean, I'd ask them, but I
They're
doubt
the
it.
heaviest thrash band of all time.
Who's the heaviest thrash band of all time?
They're the baddest thrash band of
I mean,
all time.
Ignorance to me is one of the greatest thrash records of all time, but that's a little biased. It's the first record I heard ever.
Yeah.
But actually, that's a pretty good question. I never thought about that. The heaviest thrash band of all time. Fuck. That would consider just straight thrash. I don't know. I mean, things that are popping in my mind is something like maybe, I don't know, Pleasure to Kill or... I don't know. What would you think is the heaviest thrash band of all time? I never even thought about it. As far as just pure heavy, not your favorite. Yeah, I never even actually thought about that.
Fuck.
Like, I'm totally drawing a blank. I'm thinking like Sacrifice, Torment, Fire's darker shit, but I don't think that would be it though. I don't know. Do you have anybody?
I don't really fuck with thrash.
Oh, you don't fuck with thrash?
Yeah, thrash. I mean, thrash is cool. There's a couple bands that are like, all right, but like, what's that one thrash band that's like all about drinking beer and shit?
Tankard, maybe?
Yeah, like that. There's just like so many bands like that that are like lumped in there, and like I've never seen like a badass like local thrash band, so I just never really got into that.
Yeah, I mean, stuff like Tankard, for example. I like Zombie Attack. It's a great album. I mean, they have silly albums like Beauty and the Bear. I was like, I never listened to it. This looks too silly. Now, maybe it's good. I don't know. I never listened to it. But a lot of the thrash I like is more the darker satanic shit. Sacrifice, Torment, Fire. Creator.
Like Black and Thrash. I mean, well, if you want to talk about Black and Thrash, like Hexea is one of the baddest fucking bands out right now.
From Texas, right?
Yep, and Wolf Skull, that's another fucking badass band. Black Jackal.
The heaviest thrash is going to be like probably Destroyer 666. That's
Okay.
Like, Phoenix Rising and...
But someone might offer you that's more like black metal, black. Hell, on the original Chain the Wolves, I know because Dog owns it, of course. LP. It says literally on it. That's something I was going to ask KK Corpse. He's like, I don't want to do no dumbass interviews. I don't know why, but I'm going to ask him again in person. He's like, what I was going to ask him on Unchained the Wolves, it says just death metal. Like when you open it up, it just says death metal. I was like, so in your opinion, what do you consider you guys? A death metal band, more of a black metal band? Most people they consider like black and thrash. So I'm kind of curious to his take what he mostly considers it.
I mean, that's like mostly, if I'm listening to thrash, it's always black and thrash. So
I'll tell you this though, and some people want to debate me on this. Leprosy is the greatest thrash album of all time. That's a thrash album. The early Death albums were thrash.
Okay, with that being said, then if you're going to call that thrash, then what would be the first death metal record then?
Probably Possessed. Uncle Ken said it's Possessed, and Uncle
yeah,
Ken
but
is
if Possessed, if that's death metal, how is Scream Bloody Gore not?
I think that's more thrash. I think that's.
Because the funny thing is for example, you like the band Malignancy?
No.
New York?
No, never fuck with.
Never heard it? Oh shit. Jesus fuck, man! His favorite band's Fluids, but he's never heard Malignancy. He hasn't heard. He's heard like 2 bands. That's why his favorite. Like, he doesn't know shit.
Have you heard of Pantera?
I think I've heard of them. I haven't checked them out yet though.
They're pretty cool.
Pretty heavy.
Yeah, they're up there. They're really satanic.
Really satanic? I bet they are.
Yeah.
Satanic hillbillies.
Yeah. Those guys.
No, but the guy from Malignancy, Danny, I had this conversation with him, and he says, yeah, for example, he considers 7 Churches more of a thrash record. I was like, and I asked the same question, like, okay, what's the first death metal record then? And he thinks it's Scream Bloody Gore. So you're kind of like reverse. It's kind of funny, you know.
Well, I side with Uncle Ken. I mean, that dude's been collecting. So Venom was like his first shit that he picked up. He picked up the vinyl. So Uncle Ken has a great, you know Uncle Ken, right? Ken's Death Metal Crypt.
Yeah. No, and I actually met him in Milwaukee. I went up to him and said hi, and he looked at me like I was a fucking turd. Like, who the hell is this fucking douchebag?
So he is. When it comes to death metal, I've sent him I send him packages of albums, and he will like talk about all of them, and then there will be one that he doesn't talk about. I'm like, hey, why didn't you mention that? That's not death metal. Like, he's the guy, right?
So he only likes death metal?
He only listens to death metal, exactly.
So, like, if you give him Merciful Fate, he's like, get this fucking dumbass shit out of here?
He likes heavy metal. He likes heavy metal, too. But, like, mainly it's death metal is what his focus is. And he says, like, when you ask him what the first death metal album is, it's Possessed.
That's what I said. No, I said the same thing.
Exactly.
No, I think 7 Churches is the first death metal album. I said it, too. But at the same time, I consider Scream Bloody Gore a death metal album as well, which is 87.
Yeah. I wasn't around at the time, so I can't fucking be the judge on it.
Yeah.
But I would side with Uncle Ken because he's the historian. He is the most accurate historian.
So Uncle Ken says Scream Bloody Gore is not death metal then?
No, he says, wait, what came out first though? It was Possessed.
7 Churches. Possessed.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no, but that doesn't mean everything after is not death metal. You're saying it's not death metal.
I would say it leans more towards thrash metal because, like, when you look at fucking Death's progression, it was probably on like right after fucking what was it? Was it Human was their first one that was really?
I mean, to me, I thought they started changing and getting questionable on spiritual healing. I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still, what they're doing
maybe after spiritual healing.
After that, I didn't like anything. Yeah. I mean, but the truth be told, going back nowadays and listening to all that shit, even the last 2 albums and shit, I don't love it, but it's like, it's fine for what it is.
I think it's cool. I like how they have a story behind it and, everything that happened. And Chuck Schuldiner is a what if, It's like, it's not.
I have a pretty good idea what Death would be doing if they're around. It would be good.
But you never know. Like, I mean, shit, dude. Like, you look at bands. We were talking about bands that have been touring around for a long fucking time, And it's like, who's a band that, like, you, well, I can already say a Slayer. Fucking, they've been going for way too fucking long now, Oh,
I think most bands need to hang it up by the 3rd record, max.
You think so? I mean, well, fuck, we're on number what?
No, I didn't say all. See, everybody takes me out of context. It's like they're deaf, stupid, or fucking just hear what they want to hear. I didn't say all. I said most. That means there's exceptions to the rule. I mean, the almighty Tish has more than 3 records. I like every Cannibal Corpse record. I like every Deicide record.
I guess you're putting out number 4, so we're all right, huh?
Just saying, it gets sketchy at number. You know what I mean?
Have you heard the new one?
No, I heard the rap album and I checked out.
You didn't hear the one?
Yo, you didn't hear the new Fluids?
No, Chasey Baby don't send shit over to me, dude. Dude, we're doing a band I love. You guys weren't homeboys wearing the goddamn shirt. Spider. Chasey Baby knows it's like my fucking favorite band on the label, or one of them. Yeah. And with the new album, I haven't heard it because he sent it to me. No. He gatekeeps it all. Yeah. I hear the shit when it comes out.
I had no idea. I thought you were a quality control manager over there.
Dude, I get kicked around like a tomato can.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no, exactly. Times are tough. You know what I mean? Used and abused over there.
I thought you were the head of the operation.
I'm one of them. It's just that department, the shit don't come. So they just, I mean, if I asked him, hey, dickhead, send me that goddamn audio now, he would. He's just, I think he's just kind of like he knows too. All jokes aside, he's just like, oh, you'll hear it. I don't know. You'll listen to whatever he wants, or you can ask me for it. Well, actually, I know exactly what he's going to say. He's going to say, Dumbo, it's in fucking Dropbox. Just click on the link. I was like, well, Dumbo wasn't searching out the 10,000 files in fucking Dropbox on a daily fucking basis.
Yeah, you made me drop that new album in a Dropbox.
That's what I mean. That's what
that's
exactly what you say. Like, well, Dumbo, it's in there. I'm like, well, I don't get exactly an update. But at the same time, so much new shit comes in and I'm listening to stuff. I'm not like in a hurry to hear anything. It's just like when it comes to my lap, okay, I put it on. So he's kind of like, I think he kind of knows that too.
All right.
You know? So.
I thought you had final say on everything.
Some stuff. If he's like, there is some stuff. He's like, it's not really my thing. What do you think? And then if I'm like, this is great, let's do it.
So he actually sent you the rap album, hoping that you would maybe say this is badass. Like he was questionable.
Wait, but what didn't you like about the rap
album? He sent it to me, and my exact response that I said to him, I was like, are they fucking with us? Is this a joke? That was what exactly. It's like, I'm pretty sure they're dead serious.
That was a good album, man. That was a good album. I was the one rapping on the fucking album.
Well, yeah, but you gotta understand, dude. We're known as like, in all honesty, even stuff like, you know what's fucking hilarious is like, even when we started, because all these fucking posers in the scene now that never even liked Mortician and shit. When we were putting out Mortician vinyls in the early 2000s, even that kind of our fan base was like, Mortician? Anybody likes that gay ass band? Yeah. We were kind of known for like, dude, if it ain't Sarcophago, Blasphemy, Revenge, Conquer, Mabasada, it ain't Cavalt and True.
Sarcophago goes hard though.
We were getting kind of cockeyed looks, at least in my mind, I thought we were, for different stuff. For stuff as fluids or Mortician.
People said that to me in high school when I listened to Mortician.
Even on my channel, like when I started, like I know for a fact that people thought this, and whether they cared or not, when I finally started doing a channel, like one of the owners of Hells Headbangers, his favorite band is Cannibal Corpse. Like I thought it was going to be Blasphemy, Fallen Angel of Doom. I was like, heard it, and I was bored.
No, it's just good metal, baby.
No, but when I say that, if we're already getting like kind of weird looks in a sense for us, so if we put out anything rap, I was like, that would almost be like they would have something to say.
Yeah, they should have something to say.
It did bounce around a little bit. There are a couple labels that were like, listen to it. They're like, fuck, we dig this kind of, but we're trying to do our thing and shit. But that's what I like about Reality Fake, because they took the chance. And I mean, the shit, like, yeah, in reviews, like, there were like, I want to say for every like 5 bad reviews, there were like 2 really good reviews. And people were like, oh, it's like a straight up album of dick jokes.
Well, for music, it is neat. Cooks, when I heard it, I even said it, I was like, it's not my thing. I was like, but it is original. I was like, I haven't heard anything that sounds like this. I was like, so it is for a piece of musical art.
I'm going to use that as a quote, right?
Yeah, J-dawg says it's original.
That's it.
Put on the sticker or something. J-dawg says it's original. Not that my word means fucking anything or has any weight whatsoever. I don't know. Some people think it does for whatever the fuck reason, but it don't. Hell, apparently, C-Dawg don't think it does. He doesn't even send me the goddamn shit, right?
The dog's getting paid skis, so they must.
Hey, you said you had some paid skis for me. Pay up, bitch. Where's it at?
Want to do some paid skis?
No. Did they send them?
Well, dude, I put out a post that said I was meeting the dog. If anyone had any questions for the dog, put them in the comments.
What do you say a post on? What do you mean, on Instagirl?
Instagram. Instagirl, is that what it's called?
Dude, only 12-year-old girls have Instagram, and people conducting business. So fluids is acceptable because they're conducting business. Now, if you got a personal and you're flipping through kitty cat photos and stupid shit, I'm looking at you like, I don't know about you, dude.
The bros don't have any? No Instagram?
I ain't got no fucking Instagirl.
Chasey baby?
I don't know what that fucking guy does. He doesn't even send me audios.
Yeah. No, I got them all.
Oh, you got them right there?
Oh, so there actually is some.
Yeah, no.
Oh, shoot them up. Let's get them in.
There's tons of pages.
Oh. Well, yeah, I didn't get paid. I didn't get that.
We got paid.
Dude, I'm helping you guys out left and right. Got you a new label for the rap album. We signed a new album and I haven't even heard it. And I get you guys paid questions. Well, let's put them on speed dial. If there's no question marks, they get fucked off.
Do you like to edge or do you just let the gunk fly?
I don't even know what the fuck that means. Next. He's asking.
He's asking.
All right. Well, you already answered one of them.
Is?
Fuck no.
It's like you're masturbating, you're having sex, but you like keep getting real close to coming, but you don't.
I don't do that, man. I gotta.
So you let the gunk fly.
I let the wife do the job work.
Yeah, so you're letting the gunk fly, like you asked. You're not holding it in ever. You're not storing it up.
It's whatever she's in the mood for that night.
All right. So he's a gunk fly kind of guy.
Next.
All right.
Make it something good too, goddammit.
There was a fuck. Hold on. Let me find the good one.
There's tons. You can't find one.
No, there's a shit ton of these, but a lot of them. A lot of them were kind of.
Yeah, you got to sort through the junk.
I don't think you want to answer all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. No. See. Hold on. Where's the fucking good one? Do you ever wear shorts?
Fuck yeah, I wear shorts when it's hot. It's fucking chilly out here, though. I come out of Phoenix, I expect warm weather, and I'm wearing a goddamn hoodie. Now, but if I was in a band, would I wear shorts on stage? I think that's unacceptable. That's like seeing goddamn King Diamond or fucking Kronos in shorts. I would go up there and slap him in the face. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, well, because anybody knows. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, I could, when I get that King Diamond interview, and I will, goddamn it, King, I'm coming for your ass. Flying down to Dallas, Texas. Just need your goddamn address. Hit me up anytime. I'll fly down. On me. Dinner's on me too. Applebee's, no problem. Dog's got you covered. If I ask him, hey, would you wear shorts on stage? I can hear him now. No, who does that? We got Padsky from Goat Whore.
What if you're Crowbar?
Who the fuck listens to Crowbar? Oh well, shit. That's. I'm still wondering. Does anybody? This guy asked me, "What if you're Crowbar?" Is that band even still around? Of course. Oh.
Yeah, dude.
Well.
Kirk shaved his head for the first time. He used to have long hair.
That's a goddamn question.
Are you an ass or tits guy? We had two people ask that one.
Gotta have both, but no ass, of course.
Oh, he's that? He's an ass guy.
Uh-oh. I don't know what I like now.
Is this which cat is this? L cat?
It's the only cat I have.
This is L cat.
Yeah.
All right, she's disagreeing.
Well,
She's saying you're a
I'm
tit
pretty
guy.
sure I know what I like.
Oh, so you're an ass guy.
Well, I'm a both guy. Why pick it? It's always that goddamn scenario that'll never happen in real life that you get asked. I'm like, you're allowed to like both. That's like literally saying, what do you like, pizza or burgers? Like, yeah, I kind of prefer pizza. Oh, this guy doesn't like burgers. No, I like them both. I just prefer, if I had to take one, gun to my head.
The ass.
Yeah.
I mean, they can lose the tits. You can lose the ass. So.
You can lose both, theoretically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you keep going to the goddamn gym doing those squats like fucking these lazy fat asses should be doing, you'll keep that ass in check.
It's true.
And the tits, if they go to shit, you can always get those goddamn surgery.
Yeah.
See? Got problems, I got solutions. Next.
Right, this last one's from Critical Mass _.
Yeah, I recognize
Now,
him.
This is a fitness question.
Oh, yeah, the good ones, finally. Not
Serious
stupid
question.
shit. Oh, yeah.
How many times?
It sounds super serious.
How many times should you healthily have a bowel movement per day?
If you're taking that goddamn Fiberlize, like I recommend, 3 minimum. And if you eat like a man, 6 meals a day, like you should, yeah.
God damn, you're eating 6 meals a day?
And
you're taking 3 shits a day.
3 to 5.
3 to 5.
When my food's real high, yeah, man.
How much protein you putting in per day?
Around 300 grams of protein a day.
300 grams. Yeah.
300 grams. So at my highest, like when my weight's going up, about 300 grams of protein, 700 grams of carbs, and about 150 grams of fat.
700 grams of carbs? God damn.
Yeah.
You doing cardio?
I do cardio year round.
All right.
Yeah.
Just checking?
Yeah.
What's your favorite cardio? Do you like to run or you bike?
I do the step milk because it's the hardest. What's hardest is what's best.
Yeah, that's fucking good.
You do the easy shits because you're doing the pussy shit. So you
But-
pick what's the fucking hardest and what do I hate doing the most. That's what you do.
So you're not on the elliptical.
Once in a while, if my connective tissue hurts, because that's the bit shit and it's easy, so I'll do that or the treadmill. I do them, huh?
Fan bike?
That's way too easy. To me, you better be 85 or older.
You're not pumping that thing all the way to the max?
I've never been on it. That to me, I got it on once. I'm like, I'm sitting down. That's unacceptable. I should be moving.
Okay, you don't like to sit. So no bike.
It's not that I don't like to sit. I just feel like you're not using as much movement. You know what I mean? You should be up, and that's the whole point of cardio is you shouldn't be like, oh, I'm having a great time. This is so easy. It should be kind of hard.
You don't want to check your Instagram when you're on the bike.
I don't have Instagirl.
All right.
What do you max out?
I'm blasting the goddamn Tish.
You can blast the Tish, check the Instagram, be on the stationary bike. You can do it all at the same time.
Yeah.
It's all right.
What else you got?
Fuck. That was all.
That's
you got
a lot of
anything?
paid skis.
There were a couple private
Jesus
ones.
fuck,
Yeah.
2 paid skis.
No, we got a shit ton. You put it on the story too.
Get him in here. Goat Whore wants a goddamn vid too. He's like, I won't. Yeah, but that don't count, man. He didn't even get ass shit. He brought up Crowbar and said you can't wear shorts on stage.
Desert Wasteland Productions wants to know what's your favorite E-Fucked video.
Again, dude, more dumb shit. I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about.
You never been on E-Fucked?
No, what the fuck is that?
You remember Rotten.com?
Again, more stupid shit I never been on.
Wait, you never went on Rotten?
Uh-uh.
All right.
Oh man.
All right.
You never seen the video? They got a guy doing squats on there. It was like a video It was a website in the 90s, and it was like super notorious because this guy did squats and like all of his asshole came out.
You know what? Shit like that. Failed bench presses, failed squat shit. I don't watch that shit. I refuse to watch it because it fucks your mind when you go to the gym. No, it does. It makes you so scared. I'm like, I don't even want the image in my head.
I hear that.
You're like, now, fuck. If you're going for something heavy, you're like, you start second guessing.
Yeah.
And that's not good. So I've actually like a bench pec tier or anything on videos. I've never watched in my life for that very reason. I don't even want it in my mind.
Yeah.
Because then I know I'm gonna always have that doubt in my mind and not gonna push for maximum effort.
The best skateboarders that I knew never watched the videos of people fucking up because of that same reason.
Yep, it's gonna fuck your mind. It's gonna always be back of your mind.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, I've literally never seen one.
No shit. Well, it was a good website. They had some other good shit on there too, though.
All right, what else you got, man?
I got one more. Nameless Fool 210. He said, "Ask Dog, yo, would you ever be down to have a threesome with Mortician, BRAH?"
Dude, do I look fucking gay?
All right, there it is.
All right, well, fucking, what are we at, camera lady? 31. Fuck, they're 11 minutes over, and I'm not getting paid for this goddamn shit. We're signing off here, goddammit. Later.